It's the home of the Clippers here in Los Angeles as 2K Sports presents our action live from the Staples Center. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. I'm Kevin Harlan. So the Clippers win the tip. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got Howard. Ellis is out there with Parker. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. Now here's Parker. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Ellis can't get it to go.
Monte Ellis is only 6'3", but makes his living in the lane. One of the truly outstanding finishers in the NBA. He's an
Oh! What a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a
bringing down the house.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Parker outside. Chandler with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Now the Pistons with it. Parker dishes to Ellis. Back to Parker. Shot clock at 6. And blocked. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Outside, George. Cannot hit. And it's Detroit the other way. Ellis with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Johnson, the pass to Parker. Aldridge with a screen on Chandler. Ellis kicks to Howard. Misses from close range.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
Out to Chandler. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
A long wind-up and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
No, that's too easy for him.
Here's Ellis. Rebound by the Clippers. Chandler's got his third rebound tonight.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Randall. Hangs in the air. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
Parker kicks to Ellis. Back to Parker. Pistons passing it around. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
You know, as great as Aldridge was in the first half of last year, he felt like he was going to really kick it into overdrive in the second half of the season because of his all-star snub.
The free throw drops for Aldridge. And Aldridge, in saying he should have been a starter in last year's All-Star game, probably comparing the Blazers record at the time to that of Kevin Love's of Minnesota.
Yeah, but it's not just team success. I mean, one thing for Aldridge, he takes some tough shots. A 23-point per game score, but his shooting efficiency was actually below average last season. You know, it took a little while, but at the Staples Center now, the team to fear is the Clippers. They were tough here at home last year.
DeRozan dishes to Chandler. Offensive rebound. Randolph. And there's the call on Howard. Full 24-second shot clock. Outside Randolph. It's DeRozan top of the key. The shot misses. And Detroit the other way now. Well, guys, you were talking about with the Clippers. It wasn't that they would beat you here. Steve, they would blow you out here.
Yeah, I mean, their average win margin here at home last year was almost double digits. I mean, think about that average. They would win by a blowout here at Staples.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Here's a Flalo. And it's Randolph with the rebound. The Clippers trail. And George, here we go.
Well, for Paul George, his leap last season, not just about accentuating his strengths, but also cutting back on the negative plays, in particular, lowering his fouls and turnovers while he's on the floor.
And he makes the first. A different look here for Detroit. Beal's checked in for Ellis. And Jaron Williams is subbed in for Parker.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you possibly have when he steps to the line.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
For Detroit, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Howard setting the pick for Williams. In the corner, Aflalo with it. Beal gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And for Paul George, looking to cut down on his turnovers. Some of that was not forcing the pass when it wasn't there.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that he really has to tighten up on. He had this terrible habit of throwing this one-handed bowling bounce pass that never found its target. So, PG, if you're listening, get rid of that bounce pass for me, partner.
He's not only listening, he's playing. He's playing the game right now.
He's the real deal, though. He's one of the more enjoyable guys to watch and to hang out with.
Clock at 6. It's deflected. It's stolen by DeRozan. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
Williams passes to Howard. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 6 points for Howard. Lillard outside. Shot on the wing. And yes, sir, that one drops.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Lillard against Williams. And easy 2 points on the layup.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Platoon swap here for the Clippers. And a switch here also for Detroit. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Bradley. At the elbow, Green. Parker inside. Aldridge is covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Pistons trailed by 4.
You know, it's a little strange to think of Detroit as being a team that runs, but they actually were better when they did run last year. They made good on a lot of opportunities in transition.
Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Parker with it. Now Beal defending. Bradley kicks to Parker. Back to Bradley. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now a 7-point Clipper lead.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Williams again. It's Calderon. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 6 to shoot. Beal gets a wide open look. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
The dish to Calderon. Back to Green. And Parker, here we go. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Pistons trailed by 4. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams again. It's Calderon. And Jose Calderon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Williams dishes to Morrow. He kicks it to Beal. 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Damian Lillard out there with Bradley. Then it's Bogut. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And it's Green in at the 4 spot. The shot by Chandler, wide open. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, as you know, Tony Parker is now an elder statesman in the NBA. His father feels as if he's been a mature force since he started playing at the French Training Institute. Parker's father said, quote, "I don't think you can get any more mature than that. Leaving home at 14, you have to become a man on your own." Guys?
Thanks, Doris.
Tremendous dedication to the game. It's great to remember just how far he's come.
Wilson Chandler, a versatile forward, Steve, in his 7th season out of the ball.
I like him, Kevin. I mean, he's strong enough to play inside, quick enough to guard on the perimeter, and then he's got that 3-point range on his shot. So, very versatile player.
Ellis, the pass to Johnson. Back to Ellis. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Ellis has got the game tied up here for Detroit. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.